Alright, it's just before 8 and we are leaving Thoroughfare Anchorage in South Carolina. We ended up held up here for, I think, 2 nights. Maybe 3, I can't remember. But it was really cold, so we stayed put because there's a bit of a cold front coming through and it's not fun traveling on a boat with no heat. So, yeah. Topped up our waters in our tank. Managed to get gas for the dinghy. Couldn't get diesel, so we're gonna have to stop in Georgetown, grab some diesel there. But this was a very nice anchorage, actually. We went and saw an abandoned cemetery. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyway, about to come into some sunlight here in a second here. Just around the corner. Here we go. Sunrise. And it's gone. All right, I should put this down, start paying more attention, so it's pretty tight back here. But, yeah, just filled up the diesel, Georgetown Landing Marina, I think it is. Super helpful guys. Everything went off perfectly. Took about 10 minutes. We were out of there. Duchess is just catching back up to us. They're going to take the lead and we'll start going down the ICW here in about an hour. A little choppy out today, but nothing crazy. Alright, slowly coming up to the ICW. This is in Georgetown.
Well, where are we going?
We're in Georgetown. We're about to start going back down the ICW. And it's basically just a little river here off the side of the sound.
Let's see the sound. Wasn't too choppy. I thought it was going to be really choppy and a lot bigger.
The waves were from behind, so it didn't feel too bad.
Oh, we just got a little
Chop.
a little chop. Little chop chop.
It's going to get shallow once we get around this corner.
How shallow is she gonna get?
I don't know.
Can you see that? 22. And there's our buddy boat. We let them go first.
We're a little deeper.
We're a little deeper. What is
Now we're going to have the current change. We're doing 4.3 knots right now. As soon as we start going up this river, we'll see what we get up to. We're already at 4 or 5, just halfway around the corner.
I just finished making a little fence for my flowers. Here we go.
We got a catamaran falling behind us.
How deep do they draft?
Not as much as us. Some of them only like 1.5 feet, maybe 3 feet at the most.
And when we say
If
draft,
they have dagger boards, they're much deeper.
when we say draft, what the hell are we talking about?
How deep the boat goes in the water.
Oh, okay.
We go 4.5 feet.
Why doesn't the boat just end at the bottom? Why is there so much in the water?
Because when we have the sails up, it keeps us from flipping it over.
What does?
All the weight in that keel.
Oh, so there's more than just the hull of the boat underneath a sailboat?
Correct. Great big keel. Lead.
Big keel.
Now's where it's going to start coming up. Can you move one so I can see? Thank you.
Well, we're all interested. 13. 12.
So from 23 feet to 12 feet, very quickly. But our buddy boat is 5.5 feet.
And we're 4.5.
So where they can go, we can go. And they're also taller than us.
Is that a crab trap or just a green buoy right there?
Not on the I'm gonna tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Alright, is that all you want?
Yeah, that's good. Alright, so we'll be going down this for the next
Whoa,
hour.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Say again.
So we're gonna be going down this for the next hour or two until we find ourselves in Anchorage. And yeah, we went from 4.2 knots up to 5.3 knots. So
What's a knot?
So 5 knots is roughly 6-7 miles an hour, I think.
Okay.
So you basically double it and you get kilometers. So 5 knots, we're doing like 9 kilometers an hour in and around.
Woo! Hold on to your seats, folks.
Yeah, so we can go full out down the rivers. No wake, no problem.
Alright. And how come we haven't been sailing?
Because the wind's the wrong direction always. We can't now, but it's shallow and I've got a
Things are
catamaran right
shallow,
behind me.
narrow. Alright, folks.
Just getting ready to leave our anchorage here. Headed into Charleston, South Carolina today. Chris is just getting herself ready, getting her coffee. It's a little chilly here today. Should warm up to 24.
Not as bad as yesterday.
Yeah, not as bad as yesterday. So we got the anchor snubber already off and ready to haul anchor. Start the motor here in about 15 minutes. Let it warm up a bit. Haul the anchor. We've already checked the oil in the engine. We need to check the sea strainer.
I'm pretty confident you can do it this time. We'll have my coffee.
But I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. It's been fine the last few days. So.
We haven't been through any yet.
Did go through one patch of crap yesterday that was floating, but should be all right. So we got the dinghy up, motor on the mount. I think we're just about ready. Got Navionics all programmed for where we're going.
It's my secret.
Yeah, there's no dew out today. All right, so today is going to be a lot of shallow areas and have to hit it at high tide. So we're leaving here at low tide. So the further we go down the river, the more water we should have underneath us when we get to those spots, because it's only, I'd say 3 hours down the river, 2 hours down the river, and we'll start seeing shallower spots. So at least we won't be at low tide and we'll be on a flood tide. So by the time we hit Charleston, where it is really shallow, we'll be right at high tide. Hopefully. Should be about 6 hours to Charleston. We're gonna go just past it and anchor kind of in the open overnight, because tomorrow we're gonna go offshore to go to Morgan Island, where the monkeys are. So hopefully we see monkeys.
It's kind of a sad story.
What's the story?
The monkeys are all test monkeys.
Oh, I did not know that.
They're not like just random wild monkeys.
I thought it was random wild monkey. Like they found an island that had monkeys on it.
Monkeys.
Oh. Well, now I feel like I want to capture one and bring them with us.
Oh no, but there's like guards and shit all over the island.
We can try a covert mission. We got a quiet boat. Sail right in and grab it and go.
Love that.
All right, well, I did not know that part. So we'll see what Monkey Island's like. Anyways, that's it for now. Anyone's looking for ideas for boats to do the loop in, feast your eyes on this sucker. Pretty cool. So this is Charleston. Just coming through, we just came underneath the fixed bridge. Then we're just coming up to the Ben Sawyer swing bridge. We gotta hit that on the hour, because it only opens on the hour on the weekends until 4 o'clock, I think. So it's looking pretty much like this all day. Really not much to see. We're going to be anchoring in the harbor just past Charleston. And yeah, that's it. Out here doing some sunbathing.